Everyone, and welcome to this video where we are going to be talking about one of the most important concepts in the Aurora ecosystem. In fact, in the overall NEAR ecosystem, which is bringing about a huge change in the interoperability era, that is the Rainbow Bridge. My name is Gyan Lakshmi, and I'm one of the co founders of the Phoenix Guild. And this video is in collaboration with the Phoenix Guild and Aurora India Initiative. Before we begin, I want to talk about the Aurora India initiative, which is started by the community to educate and onboard users as well as developers to the Aurora ecosystem. They are doing some great work, and I would recommend everybody to check out their social channels as well as all the videos that they're putting out to educate the community. Let's get started. Rainbow Bridge, a new era of interoperability. I know that we have heard a lot of bridges being hacked and a lot of bridges being unstable. But did you know that Rainbow Bridge recently evaded a hack within seconds, wherein people who tried to hack the system also ended up losing 5 ETH, right? This is the kind of infrastructure that we need when we talk about interoperability between various blockchains. All the layer ones cannot function in silos and need to transmit information from one chain to another. And that is where bridges like Rainbow Bridge can make a huge difference. The Rainbow Bridge is a fully trustless bridge. Trustless is an important keyword here because many of the bridges are dependent on centralized systems which could be easily hacked. I'm sure you might have heard about a lot of hacks that ended up draining over millions of dollars, such as the Harmony Bridge hack, the Wormhole Bridge attack, etc. However, the Rainbow Bridge has never been hacked so far and has extremely robust security systems. But because it is also fully trustless, it doesn't require the intervention of centralized parties to transfer the tokens from one chain to another. What are bridges used for? Bridges are used for transferring tokens or performing interactions between one chain and another. And the Rainbow Bridge in itself is used for transferring tokens between NEAR, Ethereum, and Aurora. The Aurora engine acting as the centerpiece between NEAR and Ethereum communication. Let's look at an example of how this happens. I had multiple ways of explaining this scenario to you, but I feel like this article about the Rainbow Bridge does the most justice in explaining how this bridge would work. In this example, we are going to transfer tokens between Ethereum and NEAR. So let's walk through this example. Using the Rainbow Bridge UI, we can start a transfer of 20 DAI from Ethereum to NEAR. There are two transactions that you would need to confirm. When you confirm the first of the two transactions in MetaMask, the Rainbow Bridge communicates with the ERC20 connector on Ethereum since DAI is an ERC20 token. ERC20 is a standard for fungible tokens on Ethereum. This connector transfers and locks 20 DAI in its vault. These DAI are then no longer in the circulation on Ethereum network. Remember that you're moving this entire DAI from Ethereum network to your NEAR network. So you want to stop the circulation of these 20 DAI in the parent network from where you're transferring. Based on the header data in the transaction block, the Rainbow Bridge UI calculates a cryptographic proof that it was you who really logged 20 DAI. Don't worry about the technical deep dive of this, but think of this as just some mathematical operations that are creating a proof that you already logged 20 DAI. Since you're going to ask the NEAR network to create some DAI based on this proof, we need the relayer to send about 20 Ethereum block headers to the light node running on NEAR. And this is the way it ensures security, right? That in the same way your crypto exchange makes you wait for some confirmations before using your deposited funds. After this, the Rainbow Bridge UI then allows us to take step 2. that is asking the ERC20 connector on NEAR to create 20 new DAI for us on the NEAR network. When we make this request of the ERC20 connector, we provide our cryptographic proof that we received earlier, proving that we have already logged 20 DAI on Ethereum and now we are ready for it to be created on NEAR. This ERC20 connector will then on NEAR will then look up for the Ethereum block header and make its own independent calculation of the cryptographic proof. If the proof matches the proof that the ERC20 connector calculates, it knows that the 20 DAI are safely locked away on Ethereum and it was me who locked it. And then it proceeds to create, also known as mint 20 new DAI on NEAR, and delivers them to the user's wallet. So, in order to quickly summarize, there will be from the from network, you are going to remove the supply that you want to transfer, and it will be minted newly on the to network, right, from one to another. However, in between, in order to ensure security, there is going to be some cryptographic proof that is going to be generated, as well as there will be a relayer that will send some headers, block headers, to the light node running on NEAR, which will verify that this proof exists, right? This is why Rainbow Bridge has been one of the more robust bridges, being able to prevent attacks as compared to the other bridges that exist as of now. I know that you want to now see the working of the Rainbow Bridge. I have a short demo video that I shot on the testnet bridge, which I want to share with you. Here you can see that to transfer from Aurora to Ethereum, I have connected my MetaMask wallet to both of these networks. Right now, it is only required to connect on the Aurora testnet. So I've connected it on Aurora testnet. One of the things that I would like to quickly advise is that whenever you are using testnet and you're connecting to MetaMask, I always suggest to create your own separate test MetaMask for performing testnet operations, right? So once you have connected, you can click on begin transfer and then you can choose the amount that you want to transfer from one network to another. So here you can see that I have a balance of about 0.0017 and I decided to transfer 0.0016 so I can also cover ETH for the gas fee. So you click on confirm transfer and you will see the first transaction that comes onto your MetaMask to sign this. So here we are not actually transferring between NEAR and Ethereum. We are just transferring from Aurora to Ethereum, right? This is just a quick demo that I wanted to show. And you can see that the gas fees is pretty low and the entire demo is basically less than a minute, right? Once the transfer is confirmed on MetaMask, you will see that the transfer is on the way, right? Transfers from Aurora to Ethereum takes about 4 to 8 hours. So transaction is pending and sometimes it may take about a day or so. It's because of the security measures, right? That it takes a while to ensure that your transaction is complete. So you can see that it's very simple to use the Rainbow Bridge. It took me less than a minute to perform this, testnet transaction. And you can also use this Rainbow Bridge to bridge your assets between NEAR Aurora, Aurora Ethereum, or directly between NEAR and Ethereum. It's that easy to become interoperable with an EVM or Ethereum right now, right? Between Aurora and Ethereum, right? So that's that. Now, one of the things that I want to close with is that the Aurora team are also working on auto finalization for the Rainbow Bridge. So you don't have to manually initiate step two of these transfers, right? So what auto finalization this could potentially mean is that you see after the 20 block headers are sent, then you have to initiate, manually initiate the second step of the transaction when you're transferring from NEAR to Ethereum, and then the proof matching happens and then the die is minted. However, on auto finalization it will automatically finalize, so from your first transaction signature it would be enough to go ahead and actually mint the die in our example on the second chain. So obviously this will be very convenient for users. That means you could start your transfer and go on a vacation, right? And then come back and check to make sure that your assets have been transferred. So that's all about the Rainbow Bridge today. Thank you for watching this video. We hope that you follow the Aurora India channels. They are doing some amazing work for the community, and do contribute in whatever way possible. Learn more on Aurora and keep building. Thank you.